Okay, it's October 21st. Dad and I are in the hangar. All the parts are primed and complete for the horizontal stabilizer. We got the left and the right. So they're all ready to go. Today's video is gonna be riveting the horizontal stabilizer to completion. So the first step was to tape over a few of these holes that the ribs go into the rear spar so that we don't accidentally rivet those. Now we're riveting these reinforcements onto the rear spar. So this is what our setup looks like. The tape is on the back side of a few holes. Got both the spars lined up. So I'm gonna put a time lapse of us riveting the spar channels on the spar reinforcements for the rear spar of the horizontal stabilizer. To give you guys an update, the doublet or the reinforcements, spar reinforcements are riveted to the spar. As you can see, those are all done. We just riveted one of the elevator hinge brackets to the spar, and now we're riveting another hinge bracket to the spar. Okay, so we have basically the entire rear spar done. Everything's riveted on. The bearing is installed and torqued. We basically didn't update you guys because during that process we duplicated what we did on the left with the right side and then just installed the bearing. We accidentally installed some rivets here and without these brackets installed, so we had to drill those out. Then we put new ones in. And so that completes that part. Now we are on to working on the front spar. All right, we're making progress on the front spar. Most of these rivets are all in place and good. There's 4 holes here. This is basically where the front spar will attach to the fuselage. We're gonna put these ones in that are flush, they're dimpled. We'll put those 4 in, but these ones I don't think we put in yet, so we're gonna wait on those. But basically we got these 4 rivets to do now. All right, all the parts of the front spar are riveted together, and we got those 4 flush rivets in there. So now we're riveting these 2 ribs on. That's the next step. That wraps up today. We got the ribs installed, at least some of the ribs on the front spar. Obviously the rear spar is pretty much done. That's all we're gonna do for today. So as you can see, we got a few more ribs and the skins to put on yet, but hopefully we'll do that within the next few days. Okay, today is October 22nd. Dad and I are picking up where we left off. The first step is gonna be laying the left skin onto our workbench here. And we're gonna cleco and then rivet HS707, which is this middle front rib to the top of the skin. And then we'll be on to the next step, which is doing some more of the ribs onto the skin. This is kind of a weird order that you have to put this together to get access to all the rivets as you're building the horizontal stabilizer. All right, here's where we stand. The front rib in the middle is installed. It's behind that spar there. So now we're installing the front spar and the associated ribs, but basically this is riveted in place. The next step is gonna be riveting these and this, as far as I understand. All right, we've got the end rib riveted to the front spar. And if you look in here, we've got the 3 blind rivets done that go into the front spar. And now we're working on riveting this center rib to the skin. And then we'll do the front spar to the skin. Okay, all of the rivets for the front spar and these center ribs are in place, and all that went super smooth. It was nice. Now we're gonna flip it and do the other side. I'm not gonna record that because it's the same thing. Next thing I'll record is gonna be clecoing the rear spar, which is laying over there, in place, and doing the rivets on here, on this end rib, and then in this center rib. The only thing is, I think we got to do the right side before we get that rear spar on, so we're gonna do that first. All right, both front or left and right sides are on and mostly riveted. As you can see, we got basically the front spar riveted and then the middle rib. So next up is grab the rear spar, slap that onto the back, and then work on riveting all the rear spar rivets and both these inboard ribs. All right, all of the rivets for the skin are in. We just have a few more to do. These two, and then these two, and the same on the other side. Those go into ribs. and then these two on the ends. So we just got like 10 more rivets to set and we'll be done. That completes the horizontal stabilizer. She's all done, looks pretty good. So we'll stage this thing up and get a few pictures. Maybe we'll even grab the vertical stab and the rudder and put it up to it, see how it looks. But that's it for this video. Like and subscribe.